Hi guys, welcome back to episode 6 of the podcast. The Premier League is coming up this week, and in today's episode we're going to be talking about our fantasy Premier League teams. We're going to be telling you guys who we picked and why. Ethan, man, how are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good today. How are you doing, Nick?
I'm good. You excited for this league to start?
Oh, I cannot wait. So many transfers have come through. The league's looking strong. Great players coming in. It's going to be great to see this mid-table battle and also this top four this year. Can't wait for it.
It'll be exciting. Let's get into our teams. Ethan, what formation are you running and who do you have in goal?
So my formation is a 4-4-2 at the moment.
Okay.
And for this game week in goal, I got Alisson in.
That's a good choice.
Playing at home against Leeds. Leeds is looking promising. They've making some moves. They're probably the best side we've seen come up from the promotion battle in quite some time, honestly.
Probably since Wolves, to be honest.
Yeah, definitely since Wolves. They're looking really strong. I think they've been looking good. I think they're going to be fresh. They're going to be fit. Alisson's going to keep up his form as he has been. I feel like he should be able to pick up the clean sheet. I feel like they're going to get some shots on goal, so I feel like he's going to get some saves out of that. But most importantly, I think Liverpool can get the clean sheet against this one against Leeds.
I think they can too. But for me in goal, I got Hugo Lloris, World Cup champion, the goalkeeper of a park bus in Spurs. I expect a lot of saves and clean sheets coming from him for that reason.
That is not a bad shout.
Yeah. Let's move on to defense now. Who do you have in the back?
In the back, I got, kind of a no-brainer, especially for the price. Trent Alexander-Arnold. He's an assist machine. Big threat down the wing. Does it all for Liverpool. Really helps out their attack a lot and also helps out with their back line too. He just really does it all for them in the back there. So Trent Alexander-Arnold is a no-brainer at 7.5 pounds for me.
Maestro too.
Yeah.
Who else do you got?
Also in the back, I got Van Dijk. I got to keep the Liverpool theme going a little bit. I feel like they got a favorable matchup here. I feel like Van Dijk can use this game as I wouldn't say warm-up, but it kind of is a warm-up, even though it is against the Leeds side who's looking a little dangerous. I got him in the back. Hopefully they can pick up the clean sheet as well.
That's a good pick. Who else do you got?
Also, I got from Aston Villa, I got Targay. Or Target, however they want to say it. I feel like his creativity has been pretty good in the recent years. He only had 3 assists last year, 5 clean sheets. I feel like if him and Mikel Antonio just improved their chemistry together, I could see him getting 5+ assists this year in the Prem, and that's why I picked him. But also, only 4.5 pound price tag right there. And then for my other defender from Wolves, I got Vinagre. They're playing away against Sheffield, which, Sheffield looked pretty solid last year. Really solid last year. I feel like they're not going to be as strong this year. So I feel like Wolves have a decent chance of picking up a clean sheet here. He's not the most creative. He's not the most threatening player out there that he's going to do so much in the assist and goal category. But I think he can be a rock back there for him and help them get the clean sheet against Sheffield.
That's a pretty solid back line, to be honest. I like it. But for my team, I went with 3 in the back. I'm playing a 3-5-2. In my back line, I got Kieran Tierney from Arsenal.
Mm-hmm.
He gets a lot of balls into the box, lots of assists to Aubameyang.
Very
and whoever else they
underrated.
play up there. He also has the hunger and passion I think Mikel Arteta appreciates. And when Mikel Arteta got the job, Tierney started playing more and more. And I feel like he'll be the number 1 choice left back going into the season. And they also play Fulham, which I think Arsenal should get a clean sheet in. I don't expect Fulham to be that strong this year.
Mm-hmm.
And then in the middle, I got Thiago Silva from Chelsea. I expect him to be in every week he's fit and hoping that team get clean sheets. And they also, with all their other additions, they should be getting a lot of clean sheets this year, no matter who their goalie is, because they have a really solid team from back to front.
Yeah, but let's just hope that Kepa can hopefully turn it around this year to help him out with those clean sheets.
Yeah, hopefully. Hopefully he doesn't have to do too much because I don't really have that much trust in him. But then with my final defender, I got Trent Alexander-Arnold, just like you, from Liverpool. The kid's a stud. He can put set pieces in, corners, free kicks. He's direct. He can cross the ball. He can pass the ball. He can score from anywhere. And then he can also defend and keep clean sheets along with the other back line of Liverpool, which is very strong.
Mm-hmm.
So I think he'll be one of my biggest point contributors to this team for sure.
Yeah, and then but do you have a defender on the bench or?
I do. I have Mengi from Man United. I really couldn't afford any better defenders, so I'm just putting him there, and hopefully Solskjaer gives him a chance when I need him to hop in.
Okay, yeah, and I got Harry Maguire on the bench as my other defender. Pretty much just there for the clean sheet guy. You know, he's not really gonna do much for you in the attacking half.
Yeah.
I mean, he's to win you a couple headers in the box now and here, but you know, just have him back there for the clean sheets. Had 13 last season. Hopefully, he can get 13 or 15 this year.
Yeah, for sure. Let's move on to the midfield now. Who are you rocking in the mid?
So my first guy I got in the midfield, I got Bruno Fernandes. He doesn't play in game week 1, but I don't have anyone else to put in for him at the moment. But yeah, 8 goals and 8 assists last year, pretty good. And that was only in how many games he played, I don't even know, but not even close to half a season.
Less than half a season.
Yeah, not even close to half a season. So I expect his assists to be 13, 14, maybe even 15 this year, which would really help out this Manchester United team that's had a little bit of struggles going forward and have had some struggles in the back. But I feel like he's going to have a great year this year. And then my other starter I got the guy from Everton, Doucouré. You know,
that's a good pickup.
I think he's a really underrated midfielder, only 5.5 pounds, had 4 goals and 4 assists last year. I feel like with the depth they have in that midfield, I feel like he's going to be fresh more often. He's going to be able to get good training in with these players around him, just have more opportunities to get the ball forward and into those dangerous areas, which is what I expect from him this year.
That's a very underrated pickup.
And then the midfielder is Diogo Jota. You know, he's such a threat going forward. I would almost not even call him a midfielder. He's a great goal scorer. He's great on the ball, great vision. I feel like Wolves, you know, are gonna. I think him and Raul Jimenez are a great link up there for Wolves, and they're gonna continue to do their thing this year in the Prem. And my other midfielder that I got starting is Saka from Arsenal. He's 5.5 pounds. I got him because he's kind of an assist machine. He got 6 assists last year. Didn't even play in a lot of games either.
He's a young stud.
Didn't play in a lot of games. He's a young stud, as you just said. He's getting better. He's improving, and I expect a big season out of him. I expect some more goals from him this year. I expect a little bit more involvement this year. I hope Willian but doesn't take any game time from him, which is the only thing that I would be scared of about picking him is Willian. But hopefully he gets in there a lot more than Willian, and he really gets some assists and goals going forward for him.
I hope so too, because he's really fun to watch.
Really fun.
But now moving on to my midfield, I got Sadio Mane, 12 pounds, one of the most expensive players in the game. I need him to show up week in and week out, and I know he's capable of that. That's why I put my trust in him. And then next to Mane, I got Paul Pogba.
Ooh, Pogba. I wasn't even thinking about him at all.
I know he didn't have the stats last year. He had a really injury-ridden season, had a lot of struggles. But this season, he's going to play with Bruno the full season. He's fresh. He's going to be healthy. And for 8 pounds, I feel like he's a steal. When Pogba's playing like Pogba, he's like a 10-pound player. And I feel like I got him at a really discounted price. I feel like the game is underrating him a lot.
That's a nice price tag at 8. That's a really nice price tag.
And then next to Pogba, I got Bruno Fernandes, like you said. He contributes to a lot of goals. He's always the center of attack for Man United. He's the engine. He runs the team. And also, Man United draw a lot of penalties, and he's one of the best penalty kick takers in the world. So I'm expecting a lot of goals to be bagged off there. And then, this might be surprising, but I picked Phil Foden. For Man City. Even though they bought Fernand Torres and they have some other veterans there, Pep, at the end of last season, was showing Foden a lot of opportunities to play, and he was playing him over David Silva sometimes, over Gundogan, over Sterling, over Mahrez, over Bernardo Silva. And I feel like this will continue. He won't play as much as I want him to, but he'll play more than people expect.
Yeah.
And I feel like at his price tag, it's a bargain.
How much was he?
He was 6.5.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's not bad for a player who can do what he can do.
Yeah. And then my last midfielder is Jack Grealish from Aston Villa. I feel like this season he's out to prove himself for the big clubs. I feel like he's a little pissed off that he didn't get sold because of his price tag. And I feel like he's going to play so good. And now that England called him up, he's going to get some more momentum, get goals and assists as long as he stays healthy. And I feel like he'll get relegated and move on to a bigger team, but he'll use this season to showcase his name on the national stage.
That's a really good shout there with Grealish, yeah.
Yeah. Who are your forwards?
My forwards I got in this week. I got Mikel Antonio from West Ham.
Mm-hmm.
I did a lot of research on this guy. He didn't play that many minutes last year. I'm hoping he could play more minutes this year. He bagged 10 goals and 4 assists last year, which is not bad for the amount of game time he got. But I feel like he's going to play more this year. He's going to have more of a breakout year. He's been one of the more underrated forwards in the Prem, in my opinion. And he's been averaging 0.8 goals per 90 minutes, which is up there in the Prem with
That's pretty good.
with the best strikers. So if he can stay healthy this year and get the more game time than he did last year, I don't see why he can't break 12, 13 goals this year.
Yeah.
And then
Those goals will be really important for West Ham to stay up.
But they're gonna need someone to pop in the goals from this year if they want to do anything.
Yeah.
And then my other striker I got up top, also from Wolves, Raul Jimenez.
Ooh, that's a good shout.
He's a good shout. 24 goals and assists last year combined, 8.5 pound price tag. That's, but that right there is telling me it's kind of a no-brainer,
Yeah.
The Wolves looked strong last year. I expect them to be strong, maybe not as strong, but I still expect him to bag in his 15 goals this year. I'm really hoping he stays fit this year, but doesn't get injured and just really keeps up the form that he finished last season with in the Prem.
Yeah, that's a good tandem up front. For my two strikers, I got Rodrigo from Leeds United.
Ooh.
He was £6, which I thought was a steal. I feel like he's going to score a lot of goals, like I said in that earlier podcast.
I hope
I
so.
expect around 15 goals for him. And if he gets me 15 goals at £6, it's going to be a bargain.
Oh, yeah.
And my other striker, I'm really surprised he didn't pick this guy, to be honest, because he's built for the Prem. He's a new transfer. He's young. He's hungry. Timo Werner of Chelsea.
Yeah.
£9.5 million.
I've just been a little skeptical to pick anyone from Chelsea, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, I feel like Werner, I'm going to guarantee it here, 20-plus goals.
20-plus goals from Werner this year.
Who else is going to play?
That's hard to bet
Lampard
against
doesn't
that.
trust Abraham.
I can't really bet against that. I was really close to getting Abraham as a bench player, but I didn't know if I wanted to spend that much for someone that's not going to play every game.
Yeah. Who's your captain?
My captain for this week is Mikel Antonio. Probably going to switch that back to Raul Jimenez because I feel like he's just going to come out hot and on form. The only reason I had Antonio as my captain at first was because he's home against Newcastle. I know that Newcastle kind of has a tough defense to play against, but I put it as him because I was kind of confident of him being at home in that first game, but I'm probably going to switch it over to Jimenez.
And who would you run as your vice captain?
As my vice captain right now, I'd probably now that I think about it, I might want to put my captain as Alexander-Arnold.
That's a good shout.
I feel like he can get forward against this Leeds team and really create some stuff. But for my vice captain, I'd probably put maybe Jota. I've been liking how he's been playing lately. I think he can get something across against this game against Sheffield.
Yeah, he's been good. For my captain, I got Sadio Mane. I just want that double multiplier on his goals and assists. He's the center of attack in that team.
Yeah.
He creates so much, scores so much. And if he slips up or doesn't play or whatever, I got Timo Werner as my vice captain.
But those aren't bad captains.
Yeah.
Now, is there any? Okay, yeah. I was gonna ask you about the players that are on your bench.
Oh, okay. So my bench, I got my backup goalkeeper Fabry from Fulham.
Okay.
He's their second string. He plays sometimes £4.
Yeah.
Not much.
Yeah, cheap guy.
Then I got Amarty from Leicester. He plays sometimes too for £4. Not a bad deal. Don't really trust him to start, but if anyone gets hurt or something, I can play him. And then Mengi, I really don't see him getting into the side this year at all.
Yeah.
But I needed to get him for the price tag. And he was one of the only center backs available for £4.
Okay.
And then for striker, I got a £4.5 youngster Brewster from Liverpool.
Ronnie
Klopp
Brewster.
has been giving him chances here and there, so hopefully he gets into the squad sometimes.
Yeah, he's been looking good in their preseason games.
Yeah, he has.
So my backup goalkeeper, I got from Southampton, Alex McCarthy.
Oh, that's a good shout.
I feel like, but they're gonna get some decent clean sheets this year. Their defense is looking pretty good, but they got a couple vets in the back, which I think can help out any team with clean sheets.
Yeah.
And then I got Harry Maguire as my backup defender.
It's a really good bench defender.
Yeah, well, just because he's not playing this week, or else he'd be in.
Yeah.
And then my backup striker, I got Christian Wood, or I got Chris Wood.
Yeah.
Out of West Ham. No, out of Burnley. Sorry. 14 goals last season. If I can get 14 goals out of him again this year,
that's crazy.
I would take that. Insane numbers.
I didn't know that.
And then
that's insane.
And then my other midfielder on the bench, this probably will be his last time being on my bench, is Kevin De Bruyne.
Wow. Damn.
Kevin
that's a really
De Bruyne.
good bench player.
36 goals and assists combined last season in the Prem. I maybe don't expect him to get that much, but I expect him to get near around probably 30 goals and assists combined this year in the Prem.
Who does he hop in for?
If everyone's playing, probably goes in. It's kind of a toss-up between Saka and Decore. Kind of just leans on their form or how they're playing.
I feel that.
And also Chris Wood for Antonio. Just depending on if Antonio's getting the service that he deserves up front for West Ham.
Yeah. I think we both got pretty good teams.
Yeah, no, I cannot wait until the 12th. Cannot wait for this to start.
Yeah. But that's all we have for you guys today. Stay tuned. Thursday or Friday, we're going to make a Premier League prediction podcast for you guys. And also for this video, when I post it on YouTube, there's going to be the code for our league. Be sure to join the league and play with us. It'll be competitive, fun. Just try not to copy our teams or that'll be boring, but let's see who's the best.
Yeah, guys, so we would love to play with you, and we would love to see the kind of teams you make, and just enjoy this league together. Can't wait for it.
Yeah, guys. Thank you. Peace.
See ya.